We're ready to go right now. Both sides declaring they are ready. They're done waiting as this next matchup is on Clash at Blackcliff, a map featuring a lot of natural cover and a lot of man-made cover, as you can see in that picture, smokestacks and factories and all that stuff. Lots of places to hide, lots of places to snipe from. It's a very, very interesting map, I will say so myself. And by interesting, I mean hopefully pray for no coin flips. Here we go. Ship number 1 is the Greasy Dream, piloted by Muddy Keb. We have a Squid rocking a Gatling up front, a Banshee on the side, and a Carronade on the back. Ship number 2 is the Cucumber Sandwich, piloted by Water It's Me, a Merc Mobile with double Artemis on the bottom, and a Gatling and a Flare on the wings. Yes, it is. Ship number 3 is the Fancy Star, piloted by Dimentio. It is a Mobula with a Mercury up top, an Artemis, and a Hades on the bottom, a Gatling and a Flare on the wings, and ship number 4 is the Humdrum, piloted by Spudnik. A Galleon with a Hwacha heavy carronade on one side, Lumber Flak on the long side with a Hades, and a Flare gun on the back. That is a Meta Galleon right there. Humdrum moving in, looks like they are spotted here. Cucumber Sandwich putting some shots out. Humdrum returning fire. Looks like the Greasy Dream. Oh, Greasy Dream being very greasy, very sneaky right there as they are waiting for their chance to engage. Looks like they've decided now's their chance to engage. They're moving in right now. Humdrum realizing this, that subtle turn, a quick recognition of the fact that Greasy Dream is moving in on the front of the Galleon. The Galleon, of course, is the weakest at the front with no guns pointing in that direction. Greasy Dream, meanwhile, trying to dodge the Fancy Star, trying to stay in arcs, but trying to dodge the Fancy Star. Humdrum nearly hull broken. Looks like Squid deciding it's done its job. Now they're going to go for the Fancy Star here. They need to get the back of the Fancy Star. They need to basically get as close to the Fancy Star as possible, because the Fancy Star is running a build that is almost exclusively long range. If you look at this build, they are running a Hades and a Mercury. Granted, Mercury can work short range, but you gotta have your pilot aim for you effectively at that point. So there's a Wild Watcher right there by the Humdrum, possibly a Hydra by the Greasy Dream. No, not a Hydra. That was a Stamina Raise, baby. As a Fancy Star trying desperately to keep up with the Greasy Dream, not able to do so just yet. They're having some issues here trying to keep up with the Greasy Dream. Cucumber Sandwich, meanwhile, they are balloon broken. Humdrum finally getting something to work with here on the Cucumber Sandwich. Looks like they are trying to use the Greasy Dream as their way to pick up kills, or at least be the one to engage here. If they get their engines broken, if the Greasy Dream's engines get broken, this could be devastating for Red. I think that's going to be their entire strategy here, is they're going to have the Greasy Dream try to pick up kills here as the Greasy Dream hull broken, but they get out of dodge very quickly with minimal damage. About 20% perma picked up. And they back up into environment, but no harm, no foul on there. It looks like maybe one engine goes down. And Cucumber Sandwich, we got to keep an eye right here. Cucumber Sandwich and the Humdrum engage with each other. Greasy Dream now moving in. Greasy Dream moving in. They're trying to get under the Fancy Star. They're not able to do so. No, they do get under, but they eat a Hwacha for their efforts. Oh, 3 engines go down. That could be devastating for Red right there. That could be devastating for the Greasy Dream. Looks like that is a heavy carronade going into the Greasy Dream. That is a balloon break on the Greasy Dream. Oh, a Flare goes into the hull. Somebody missed a Chem Spray on the Greasy Dream. A Flare into the hull. That could be devastating right there. That should be a hull break any second. That is a hull break right there. That Flare doing its job as the Greasy Dream. Now scrambling with 3 engines down. Now 2 engines down. They get 1 back up. This is a very bad spot for the Greasy Dream. They are caught out in a 2v1. And there's the kill right there, set up by the Flare. Job well done by the whoever was on that Flare gun. 1-0 in favor of blue. 1-0 in favor of blue, but definitely set up by the Flare. Cucumber Sandwich realizing, that Flare though, what up? Time to back up the truck as they are balloon and hull broken simultaneously. That is not a good sign for a Mobula. When a Mobula is balloon broken and hull broken at the same time, you know it's about to go south in a hurry. Cucumber Sandwich backing it up, trying to get away. They're hull broken again. Not a good spot for them to be. They need to run, but they've got nowhere to hide right now. They're trying to turn that corner. Is the Cucumber Sandwich. They're trying to turn that corner. They just cannot get behind cover right now. They are still getting pursued by Blue. That's a hull break right there. That should be a kill. There it is, 2-0 in favor of Blue. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, nowhere to scream there, except down. Blue with first kill advantage, Blue with the 2-0 lead, and barely a scratch on the paint job of the Fancy Star. They're at about 95% perma. Meanwhile, the Galleon at 100% perma, not even a scratch. They're looking factory fresh over there with some chem spray downstairs. I must say that was a good engagement on the squid by Blue, setting up that whole chain of events. Sandwich Predators. Again, their whole strategy seems to be Greasy Dream gets the hull break, gets enough of an annoyance. Cucumber Sunwitch trying to lock down one of these ships. Looks like that's the plan right now for Red. So far, not working for them. However, they got plenty of time to turn this around. It's only one engagement. It's only 2-0. A lot of teams have come back in the past from 2-0. Greasy Dream, meanwhile, trying to be a distraction. Cucumber Sunwitch, do they have cloud cover in their favor? They do have a little bit of cloud cover in their favor. They are a bit obscured right there, and they're behind hard cover as well with that smokestack. Greasy, oh, that cloud cover's moving towards Blue. This could be advantageous for Red if they know how to take advantage of it. It is moving directly towards Blue. Cucumber Sunwitch deciding to move up. Greasy Dream deciding to be a distraction here. They might lose that hard cover, might Cucumber Sunwitch. I think they've decided they don't care about that hard cover now. They're going to go ahead and put the shots out. That Mercury a little bit low. They need to aim that Mercury a little bit up here. As we look at this from Blue's perspective, the Humdrum looks like they're going to take the Vanguard position. Fancy Guard going to be the rear guard for the Humdrum. Fancy Star going to, it looks like, be the one to watch the Greasy Dream. Greasy Dream, however, still going to act as a distraction. Fancy Star. Oh, Fancy Star backed up against Environment. I think they've realized. Yeah, he's realized that he's going to rise up. Yeah, he's realized he's right back up against Environment. That you do not want to be up against Environment like that. That could be very devastating. Even a squid can do something bad to you at that point. As Greasy Dream looking around that corner, Fancy Star backing it up, realizing that Greasy Dream has something to work with here. They have the position that they want. Does the Greasy Dream, are they going to make their move? They're going to make their move right now. No, they've decided to double back here. Looks like it's a little bit of an okie doke as the flare goes into the clouds. They want to know exactly when Greasy Dreams decides to move out, and there's a second flare missing the squid. That one was aimed at the squid, though. A third one aimed at the squid. That one does hit the hull of the squid. However, they have an extinguisher in play here. Looks like Greasy Dream realizing, better have an extinguisher in play here. Yeah, looks like they do have an extinguisher on the Greasy Dream. Flare is going once again into the Greasy Dream. That squid somehow very susceptible to flares right now. That's 2 flares that have landed uncontested with 15 stacks on the hull. They need to be very careful, does the Greasy Dream. Somebody's got their number as there's a devastating watch into the Greasy Dream. 2 engines, 3 guns down. Greasy Dream is going to be forced to retreat as they hit the Environment. The balloon almost completely down. Oh, this could be bad for the Greasy Dream. This could be very bad for the Greasy Dream. Cucumber Sunwitch might be forced up a bit here. That balloon is in trouble. There's a hull break. There's a Hwacha. Oh, and a tap into the back of the Environment. All they had to do was hit one more Hwacha rocket to finish it off. Oh, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate by that squid. They've just got nothing to work with against this team comp. Absolutely nothing to work with against this team comp. As Humdrum just happily taking pot shots against Cucumber Sunwitch, just popping the back of that smokestack, basically saying, "Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, we know you're there." Meanwhile, Humdrum, Fancy Star, getting into position once again. waiting for the Greasy Dream. It's almost like they're content to just farm the Greasy Dream right now, not even worried about the Cucumber Sandwich. Greasy Dream. Let's actually take a look at the Greasy Dream right now. Let's take a quick peek of the map as well and see how they're going to take this engagement. Looks like they're going to go split push again, as they have to with this squid. They have to, but I'm wondering, should the Mobula be moving up? Is it... granted, they have range. They have range, but is this a bit of a mistake? Should they be moving a bit up here? The Cucumber Sandwich. I just feel like they're just letting the Greasy Dream get ripped to shreds. Blue is having their way with the Greasy Dream. However, Greasy Dream moving in on the Galleon. They do get the front of the Galleon. Fancy Star has their front, however, on the Greasy Dream. They're going to go under. Yes, they do. They go under. Bit of a stamina drop there. Looks like that was a Hydro. Yep, that's a Hydro to self-correct. And that is a Hydro to self-correct, and they are getting over the Humdrum. A good job right there by that pilot. Staying out of the arcs of the Humdrum. Now they're going to dive back down. They're going to tempt fate right there. They're going to tempt fate as another flare goes into the squid, causing the hull break. Dear God, the humanity of those flares. Oh, the Greasy Dream absolutely getting lit up. No pun intended. Actually, screw that pun intended. As the flare illuminating the Greasy Dream. This is not good for the Greasy Dream. More flares. A fourth flare hitting the hull of the Greasy Dream. This is just... Oh my goodness. That is going to be a hull break. That was a mistaken chem spray right there on the Greasy Dream. Oh, this is just brutal right now. I'm just sitting back and wondering, when will the Greasy Dream have a chem spray on that hull? Yes, they do have one on now. But my goodness, another flare going out. But they do have the chem spray on the hull. That is 4 flares. Oh, the Fancy Star has been hull broken, and finally they pick up a kill. Finally, the Fancy Star goes down. It is 1-3. Red finally with a kill on the board, but my goodness. Story of the matchup so far, still the flares into the Greasy Dream. As now the Humdrum, hull broken. They're on the long side of the Humdrum. A good choice by the Greasy Dream, as they need arming time on the Humdrum to be effective. The closer they are, the better. All those guns on that side have arming time. Hull break once again. Greasy Dream looking to finish him up. Greasy Dream not even content to back up. They're going to stay in this fight, as looks like the Fancy Star's back up. However, the kill on the Galleon, 3-2. Red finally winning an engagement there. Woo! That was a heck of an engagement. My goodness. I bet you. I almost bet you dollars to donuts. Somebody on Blue is recording right now. Probably going, yo, let's give Lysanya a show over here. I'll show him how flares work. 4 flares later. Meanwhile, Fancy Star back up, Humdrum back up as we are setting up this next engagement here. Both teams jockeying for position on the map. Lord of Spades with a great message right there. Now you see me, now you don't. Oh, my hull is down. Oh, there's a flare. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Greasy Dream moving up the side here. Looks like they're looking for a side flank as Cucumber Sandwich once again acting as decoy. You know that Blue knows, that Red knows, that Blue knows, that Red knows this flank is coming. They just don't know when and from what angle. They probably have an idea, though, considering the position. They got to know that flank is coming from their right. They got to know that flank is going to come from their right, or maybe even behind them. But it's got to be set up from the right. Greasy Dream still moving. Are they going to take the roundabout? No, they've decided now is the time to make their move. They have made their engagement. They're making their engagement right now. They've got a clean flank on the Fancy Star. They got a clean flank on the Fancy Star. They make that turn. Humdrum trying desperately to get a Watcha into the Greasy Dream, not able to do so. They got a clean flank on the Fancy Star here. Seems like right now this entire matchup has been dictated by what happens between the Greasy Dream and the Hwacha on the Humdrum. Or at least a flare gunner, whoever's on that flare. That seems to be how this match is flowing so far. Cucumber Sandwich, I would dare say, has had a very minimal impact on this match so far. Greasy Dream really is the X factor in this matchup here. As Greasy Dream looking to get the side of the... Oh, there's the Hwacha. Oh, they're backing up that truck right there. They realize the error of their ways. Greasy Dream dodging that Hwacha. No component breaks. They knew that was coming. They were like, oh, hit the brakes. Right now, 5 minutes left in the matchup. Once again, for those of you just tuning in, Blue has first kill advantage. Red down 1 kill. They need 2 kills. Right now to win this matchup, they need 2 kills. Greasy Dream moving back in. Now there's a bit of urgency on Red as they are deciding to move in. Cucumber Sandwich deciding to move in as well. Looks like Cucumber Sandwich has decided it's now or never. Hull break on the Cucumber Sandwich. They're moving in. They're hull broken. They're hurting. They are hurting right now as the Fancy Star getting lit up here. Oh, Hwacha going into the Greasy Dream. Oh, they're going to get balloon engine broken. Oh, that's 3 engines down on the... Oh, and a rear bump. No, not a rear bump right there. Greasy Dream is in trouble right now. A lot of trouble. Humdrum just basically backing up saying, no, shove you out of the way. Let's go for the Cucumber Sandwich. They're hull broken right now. A beautiful job positioning by the Humdrum. Flak's going in. Oh, picking it up with the Flak right there. The Humdrum doing its work. 4-2 in favor of Blue. Red needs to go clean sweep to win it right now. They need 3 kills in about 4 minutes plus overtime. Greasy Dream might have to start taking some chances here. This is not a good spot if you're Red. They're down 2 kills with about 4 minutes left, maybe 3 and change. This has been a very exciting match so far as Cucumber Sandwich spawns on the flank. Not a bad idea here by the Cucumber Sandwich. In fact, I would dare say it's probably their only move left. As now we have an official call 3 minutes until overtime here. Let's watch the Greasy Dream. Let's watch it from their perspective. We know they're going to move in. They might actually be the distraction this time. They might actually be the bait this time. In fact, they're getting spots out there. They're getting spots. Are they actually going to be the one to move in first to get Cucumber Sandwich in? Looks like they are not content to move back. They are moving in right now. They've decided with the timer where it is right now, no choice, got to move. Can't blame them for that call. They need to get a quick kill plus overtime. They need a quick kill plus overtime as Cucumber Sandwich hurting right now. They need a quick kill. They need one right now. Fancy Star currently has their back turned to the Greasy Dream. Greasy Dream now trying to go for the Fancy Star, realizing they might have something here. Watch it going out from the Humdrum to the Greasy Dream. Greasy Dream does not have much time to dance around. They got to make a decisive play here pretty soon. They got to make their decisive play. They've decided now's the time. They're going for the Fancy Star. They do get the hull break. They do get the hull break on the Fancy Star. They're not really able to follow up with those Banshees. Not much on the Banshees. They had to reposition against the Humdrum. Now Humdrum blocked off by the Fancy Star. Greasy Dream now moving in. No, they're going to dance again. They're going to dance again. They're going to dance all night, apparently, as Greasy Dream now still moving in on the Fancy Star. They get the hull break. Flare's going out, and however... oh, there's a hull break on the Greasy Dream. Hull break on the Fancy Star. Here we go. Greasy Dream has to back off with 1:30 till overtime. Red needs a kill now. They cannot wait. They have to get overtime and clean sweep. Blue with first blood advantage. I don't like the decision to run by the Greasy Dream. They have to get decisive right now. They need to force that respawn so they can get overtime in their favor. They have to do something about it right now. That's a hydro by the Fancy Star. They're looking for something, anything right now. They're looking to stall out as much as possible. Blue can stall out as much as they can here. 1 minute till overtime. I would dare say chances of winning for Blue are now 99.999%. Blue can stall out the timer and win. Greasy Dream just not in the engagement. This should be the match then. Blue should win this matchup. Red just unable to get Arc here. Taking too long to get Arc onto the Fancy Star. 30 seconds left till overtime. They just don't have anything to work with as a flare goes into the Greasy Dreams balloon. The 5th flare connecting with no Kim spray and a devastating flare to the balloon, dropping half of it. 20 seconds until overtime. Greasy Dream in trouble here. Hull break on the Greasy Dream. They're dropping. Hades going into him. 3, 2, 1. We're going to have overtime here. We are going to have overtime here. Overtime has started. That means we have a 3-minute overtime here, folks. However, it's probably not going to matter as Blue with a 2-kill lead and first blood advantage. This is not good for Red. However, they do have the overtime confirmed, so at least they have that in their back pocket. Greasy Dream moving in on the Fancy Star. They're looking for a kill. Now now they know they cannot waste any more time. Cucumber Sandwich is balloon broken here. Greasy Dream. Now, oh, another flare going out. They're looking for something with those flares. However, Chem Spray is holding true. Fancy Star bumping into the Greasy Dream. That's going to hull break the Greasy Dream. Greasy Dream within that arming time of the Fancy Star. Oh, watcha. 3 guns down, 2 engines. And Huskar reminds everybody, Blue with first blood. Blue with the 2-kill lead. Red trying to get the Greasy Dream into position. Watch it going wild. That could be the cue for Red to go in. They have to go in. They have no choice. They have absolutely no choice. 2 minutes to go. They have to go in. They need a kill within the next 30 seconds. They need one. Humdrum hull broken, but they get that armor back up very quickly. They need a kill right this second. Fancy Star. They're going to go for them. They got to get a kill within the next 30 seconds. They have to do it. They need a kill within the next 30 seconds. If you're Greasy Dream, you can't be dodging. You can't be doing any of that stuff. You have to get this kill right now. They do get the hull break. Banshee's going out. They do get the kill. Minute and a half till overtime. They might be able to pull this out of their backsides with the force spawn, but they got to get lucky here. 4-3, Blue with first blood advantage. They're trying to get the quick kill. Tar going out from the Galleon. Tar making an appearance in this matchup. A brilliant Tar right there by the Galleon. A brilliant Tar that might be a match-saving Tar right there. It's Cucumber Sandwich. Also balloon broken. A minute left till the match ends. That's going to force the Greasy Dream back, and that should actually do it. That Tar delaying the kill. The stall tactic should work here. The stall tactics catch the Cucumber Sandwich in the Tar. Oh, it's going to pick up components on the Cucumber Sandwich. 4 guns going down. That Tar has just saved the matchup for Blue. That is a match-saving Tar right there by the Humdrum. A Hwacha going into the Cucumber Sandwich. A balloon break on the Cucumber Sandwich. 30 seconds until this match ends. Red playing for pride right now, picking up the 4th kill. However, resistance is now futile as there's 20 seconds left in the matchup. Blue's going to win this with first blood advantage, folks. Blue's going to win this with first blood advantage. Greasy Dream realizing too late they took too long to dance around the enemy. Engagement still on, and Blue, 3 seconds till 10. 2, 1, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it. Time is up. Blue wins 5-4 no matter what happens in this engagement. Blue wins 5-4. A very hotly contested matchup with high drama at the end. But my goodness, what a matchup. What a matchup in this Road to Redemption final as Blue, Fancy Cloud Dancers, wins 4-4 via tiebreaker first blood advantage. Wow, what a matchup. Both teams deserve a lot of respect.